Hey everyone. I know it's been a minute. Appreciate you guys bearing with me on this. Been a little busy helping coordinate the beginners tournament over in the main Gates of Hell Discord. I also needed to actually record a couple of videos because I did not have a backlog. I do now. Uploads should be a little more regular. So thank you guys for bearing with me on this. This one, we'll get right on into it. This is another 1v1. It is not in the ranked Discord itself, just a little friendly. Been trying to get as many videos, like I was saying, just kind of in the backlog to actually record some stuff for everyone here. Um, this is a Battle Zones game, late war, up against a player called Leopard 2A7V. Wonder what that might resemble for his name here. But we're playing as the Finnish all around doctrine, and he's playing as the Soviets. I believe it is the support doctrine. Um, Wanted to try to run the Finns. This is, in my opinion, kind of an okay map for him, although I kind of have questionable luck with them, I guess I'll say, especially on this map. But it is one of the maps that I think the Finns kind of can play to their advantage on. I'm pretty much rushing out infantry, 3 squads, pretty much 3 different places. Plenty of infantry on the map, and I've actually got a triple cap right off the bat, at least starting on it. He pulls up with a beefy squad to the middle, along with, I believe, is a recon squad and a motorcycle to the northeast point, which isn't terrible. He doesn't get his squad into the point though immediately, which doesn't really stop me from at least capping at this point. And he puts nothing on his point either, so I mean it's a pretty much a free cap for me with just 2 scout guys. Try to get out there as quickly as I can just to put the pressure on him, and I mean it's definitely working so far. And in the middle here, we'll just, some cheeky grenades over the building. Gonna dig in the MG and the rifleman up on the hill, which I love doing. I think that vantage point is so helpful. Pretty much direct line of sight right into the middle as they come in. But he is gonna take the church, northeast point. It's all right. I was kind of okay with losing it. I've got another squad coming up as well, which should hopefully kind of help. But he pulls out a BA6 here to kind of counter the push onto his point. So I'm going to smoke out and kind of just bide my time since I still have the cap weight. But we're going to crest the hill, smoke it out again. We do take out the bike, the gunner on the bike, and then we just kind of start wrecking his infantry to the point where we're able to kind of push in easily, and I can even kind of take my focus away from that point. But I do want to take out this BA6. He just kind of sat it here. I think he was maybe microing on the other side or microing somewhere else, but kind of just let me run right up to it and blow it up, which was, kind of unfortunate for him. I think I'd have really done some damage. What I probably would have done is I would have pushed it up, cleared my guy off his point, and then I would have tried to run that thing up onto the hill and then just run over all the stone walls there that give me cover looking down onto his point. I have that happen to me all the time when I'm playing, usually as the Axis. For better players, I'll say. They'll run over that wall and get rid of the cover, so definitely recommend it. Can definitely make it a lot harder to actually attack that point when you're just kind of running down the hill. But we're going to dig in on this church. I'm going to steal his bike. Might as well. Free bike with an MG. Kind of bring it over to the middle and try to put some pressure. Just, just a waste. Hits his bike. I'm only wasting a single guy on it, so I've got no problem just kind of burning it, forcing him to kill it with something. And it's got an MG, so might as well. But we're going to call over 2 other squads and kind of get a Panzerschreck out to the midpoint as well, just for this reason. But as he comes in range, we'll just start unloading into him. Maybe we'll get lucky, take out the truck. Gotta reload. So, probably not, but I'm just gonna throw some grenades down the hill just to be safe. Because I feel like he's kind of pushing up. And yeah, and there he is. He's got a guy at least. I had a feeling he was moving. But move the other guys a little further down the hill. Try to get out of the range of the gas truck. And just smoke out. Just to give ourselves cover. The Finns and all their smokes are phenomenal. It's such a blessing to have so many. But we've got tier 1. I'm going to pull out the Landsberg. I want the anti-infantry vehicle out of the Doctrine, and I also want just to take out that gas. And I used the Panzerschreck here to blow a hole in the building. I forget who it was that I saw do this initially. I think it was Grimjob. But it's such a good tactic because instead of having to run around the building to get in, your guys can just run right in through the building, through the back. And we get a lucky shot on the with the Landsberg. On the gas, we take it out, we try to finish it, which we do. I immediately see the T-50 on the side, and I'm done. That was short-lived. Was it worth the trade? Probably not. Now we got a T-50 that's going to run around. We try to Panzerschreck it, but we miss. A little behind. And now I'm desperately trying to get one of these guys with an AT grenade to do something. I'm clicking through, and he just goes down the row, shredding them. And he's got a squad coming in too, and into the middle. And all of a sudden, we go from a nice 2-cap down to getting triple capped, pretty much. And he's cleared the hill again. Panzerschreck's coming up though, so hopefully we can deal with this T-50 before it does more damage. And we do recap the mid at least in terms of cap weight, which is the nice thing about the Finns is their infantry just has the highest cap weight out of any of the infantry. And then in the game at all at this point. And he does leave the T-50 there. I don't really know what he was doing with that. Kind of exposed. I guess maybe he just thought I didn't have anything, but we do take it out. I don't want to full kill it because I feel like I can easily just kind of take it back. Or take the hill back and then maybe cap it. So I'm gonna leave it. Looks like he's pushing up and killing all the infantry that I just brought up there, but I do have some more guys coming up. And some reinforcements to the middle as well. Yeah. Probably end up diverting. Yeah, I probably should divert some infantry this way. I don't think the scout squad's gonna do everything I need it to. But we've got mid. We're retaking his point again, and I'm pretty sure I've only got like 2 or 3 guys in his point, which is fantastic. Again, finish cap weight, so beefy. But we'll pull the rest of these guys up and kind of retake our point as well. Try to get him back on the triple cap, although he is retaking the middle. But we've got plenty of guys around that we can just kind of keep pushing in. And we've cleared it. We're going to immediately try to start repairing, although he is not repairing for some reason. I'm going to send this guy back to get the Panzerschreck too, just to be safe. And we'll move these other guys a little closer to the point, just so that they're doing something, especially the MG. He's got another vehicle, another gas coming up. Gonna grab the extra rocket ammo. Trying to see what I should buy at this point. Could go with light vehicle to counter his. Could try to do the same thing with this infantry. Infantry LMG right now. See if I can maybe take out gas. No, get wiped out. Still not repairing. At this point, I think probably yeah. I was going to say, probably inventory is full. Tried to pick up the repair kit on the ground. Inventory is definitely full. Of course, I picked the one guy that was carrying all the ammo on the squad. Now that we got that out, we'll start repairing. And I'm going to get the T-50 to counter the gas. he's doing some decent work. Then I kind of remember I do have a Panzerschreck in the point. I'm just trying to bring it up real quick. And we do take it out, so wasted buying a T-50, but it's alright. We'll use it at this point. Still have plenty of DP available. And even if we go late game, I only need 70 for the JSU, so it's kind of my main goal, just make sure I have enough for that. But T-50, his T-50's down. I'm going to switch over to HE. I'm going to start laying into the middle point. I'm going to repair his T-50, so hopefully we can get 2 up. 2 for the price of 1. We'll take it. Looks like he's pushing into the top point again. I've got a truck-mounted squad. I'm going to immediately blow up the truck. Move these guys in. And he's got, was that another T-50? Yeah, another T-50. So immediately he buys 2 T-50s. So we both wasted 2 of our DP unit call-ons already. We're going to try to go at each other, although I think he's probably got the advantage. I'll try to get this squad into the point if I can, just to kind of save them as much as I possibly am able to. I gotta figure out a better way to get that truck into that point. I feel like the pathing does that every time, where it just kind of goes straight down the road and then cuts right. And, yeah, bad movement on my part here. Get my T-50 immediately tracked. Now we're just gonna try to do something. He's pushing up. He's gonna try to finish me, and I misclick with the Panzerschreck guy. I wanted to push him up and not into the tower, but we'll see if we can maybe hit him from the tower. We're gonna, yo, grenade into the Panzerschreck in the church tower does it. Was not what I was planning, but hey, it works. Gotta roll with it sometimes. And we're gonna repair our T-50, repair his initial T-50, and he's pretty much just given us a third T-50 we can repair if we want. We've got T-50 galores here. I'm gonna call up some tank crew as well, get someone repairing this third one, replace some of the tank crew in my initial T-50 along with crewing up his first one at the very least. And we're just gonna make sure we got some of these guys in the points that are just kind of on the outskirts, just to keep the cap weight up. But 12 minutes in, holding a pretty decent 2-cap lead. 585 and counting isn't bad. I feel like with Finns, you kind of got to push and win early. The later it goes, the harder it is to deal with those heavy tanks, especially with the Soviets. My only real chance is JSU if I'm close, and then I can go for the T-34 85, but I don't really want to waste the MP. To kind of cycle by it. And then I can always get the Stu as well. Stu 40. So, yeah, it's an option if I need it. And knowing he's support, I'm very likely in 2 minutes to ultimately run into the twin T-34s. So, I'm going to try to take advantage of this time as I can and kind of keep pushing my my cap advantage as best as I can. Although I do have to recap this midpoint, which I called up a sniper to kind of try to help. I feel like a sniper on this map is very effective. There's a lot of places to hide it, where you can get pretty decent line of sight. And if I can get it to the point where he's just kind of watching the middle, and I've got both T-50s shell in the middle, I should be able to quickly clear it. And that sniper will honestly kind of pay for himself. And I do see his sniper. I saw in the kill feed that he did have one, so I knew it was around, but usually that ridge line is a pretty good place for an allied sniper to go, just because it's got like a direct line of sight into the middle point, along with kind of the northeast point as well. But we're gonna get some guys up, refill the foxholes, get more line of sight going. We can definitely push into his point as well. It doesn't even look like he's got anyone really kind of pressing us, so we'll send a couple guys up. We got about a minute until tier 2 as well. So I'm gonna get another Panzerschreck team up onto the hill, a couple rifles. Gonna move one T-50 over to the other side, try to get a different angle. And just kind of spread these guys out a little bit. We've got cap weight again. And it looks like we're capping his point too. 2 guys, that's all it takes. Finns are beefy on the cap weight. And tier 2. I'm looking, the KB1 can at least tank most things that he can bring out, especially the twins, but I do hear them in the fog. I'm going to bring back his, this T-50. I'm going to try to save it as much as I can. It's a free tank, essentially. I'd like to use it as much as I possibly am able to. I'm going to move the sniper over a little bit away as well. But he does have a squad pushing the hill. He's got a bunch of guys behind that wall by his point, but again, they're not in the point, so they're not really contesting me. He's split his T-34s up. He's got one looks like it's going to support this hill push. Other one's kind of back on his point. Probably just to try to take out my guys behind the rock walls. And I do call in the stew. Thankfully I had the MP saved. It's not my favorite, but considering he's split the T-34s, I feel like I can just kind of take advantage of it. Take out one at a time. Instead of trying to focus on both, or having to focus on both. So we'll go for the one that's giving us a nice tasty flank. And we immediately one-hit it. So that's one done. Crew on fire. Bailing out. We're going to now bring it over, try to deal with the other one. I'm going to get a rifle squad over because I know he's got that other squad pushing. And I look away. We get engined and tracked. I don't even know how he hit me from that angle. Yeah, because the second shot bounces. Hits the dirt and misses. I don't know. We'll move up this T-50 just to help kind of prevent them from coming. We're going to try to smoke and see if we can repair, but looks like he's going to maybe bum rush, so... Now I panic and I'm trying to figure out how I can deal with this T-34 before it's in my back line. I'm 100% expecting to lose this stew. I'm going to try to take one more shot if I get lucky here, but I don't have the angle. I'm a little bit behind. Takes out the crew. I'm going to get an AT detachment. Do have the T-50. Finishes off the stew. No way I'm going to pen. Yeah. No pen. Run into him. He bounces from close range. No idea what this Panzerfaust guy is doing. But now we're going to try to play chicken with him. He's got the turn radius on me. I'm going to try to track him. Nope. He tracks me somehow. I'm going to run over anyone I can to try to deal with this, including the Panzerschreck from the other side. Got the other Panzerschreck coming. I'm going to try to track him. We do get him. So at this point, sacrifice the T-50 if we can. Maybe we'll save him. We do. Instant ammo cook-off. Roman candled him. Save the T-50. We'll spread these guys out. And he calls GG. And he claims I'm damn good with fins, but I don't know about that. I feel like I just got lucky and he didn't really push in. Could have been a little better, but appreciate you guys watching.